DwayneHambyPathos.com. Hey, gentlemen, it's great to talk to you today. Saw the film, and it was really good. You all gave great performances. I love a movie like this where everybody just kind of gels and everybody has their turn kind of in the spotlight. Colman, I wanted to ask you about your character Cutler, who seems to be very much a calming force in the movie. And one of the other characteristics we saw is that he does have some faith when they have this argument that breaks out. Why do you think he's a calming force? Is it because of his faith?
I think that's exactly it. I think that because that's all he has. I think about a man being an artist and moving through the world the way he was, and with this band and being attached to Ma and her mission as well with her music. I think he's attached himself to that. I think it's very. I think where he lives in a very spiritual place. I think that that's the way he moves through the world. He knows that that's all he has. If he doesn't have, he's making decent enough money, I'm sure, enough. But I feel like it's like where he has his value is in his faith, is
Right.
in the way he makes an impression in the world and just trying to do good and leave a good and make a good impression, and that's it. I think that's enough for him. So yeah.
Right. Glynn, your Toledo has this altercation, and it's very tragic there toward the end. Do you think the movie has something to say about maybe recognizing pain that people carry around? Because it wasn't very evident in the beginning, but it just seems like it bubbles up there at the end. Do you think that's one of the lessons that the movie carries with it?
Yes, absolutely, I do. And I think that what it says is you never know what ignites the fuse.
Right.
You know, it's a slow fuse that burns through this whole place, starting at Levy's entrance. And you'd never see it coming. But it makes its way through and over and under all of the underlying pains and all the underlying difficulties that one goes through in life and you carry with you. And then all of a sudden, it's at its wit's end, you know, or its wit's end. And boom, there it explodes, you know.
Michael, your slow drag is not really involved in that, but you watch it all unfold. And how do you, as far as you, what do you think about addressing, how would somebody overcome their personal pain to where it doesn't get to that point?
I don't think it can get to that point. I think Slow Drag recognizes that throughout the movie and tries to use humor and things like that to help diffuse it. I think he recognizes that Levy is a powder keg. And he recognizes we all carry, all the men and all the people in the movie, we carry, but the Black folks carry a particular trauma and that we have to deal with. I mean, Slow Drag's way is to stay a little bit tipsy. He self-medicates to deal with his trauma. And he tries to use humor to help other people deal with the trauma, but he knows the danger is always there, no matter where he is. And I think the whole thing of going into that delicatessen, you always know that it could happen, no matter where you are. Yeah.
Can I just ask you one quick thing? What was it like working with Chadwick on this film? I know that this film is remarkable for his last role. Any memory that you want to quickly share? I've got to wrap, but.
He was a kind gentleman, and he was a generous team player. And he truly was a king among kings.
He really was. Consummate.
Had a great sense of humor.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you, gentlemen. You're great. I love all of you. Appreciate you today.
Thank you.
Thank you.